House's extension of the Enhanced Affordable Care Act premium tax credits for an additional 3 years. Bravo, House. Thank God we exist. Please allow me to thank Leader Jeffries for his ability to work across the aisle to get this crucial vote passed. However,
this is one of those moments Washington never wants you to slow down and actually listen to. The House just voted to extend Obamacare subsidies, and Democrats are taking a victory lap like they just saved the Republic. They're cheering, they're clapping, they're saying bravo, House. But buried inside that applause is a massive political sleight of hand that could lock in Obamacare for years while you pay the price later. So before you celebrate, before you panic, before the media tells you what to think, hit like, subscribe, and share this video. What's really going on here? You'll understand why this vote matters a lot more than they're admitting. Now, let's flip the script.
Speaker, I rise to applaud the House's extension of the Enhanced Affordable Care Act premium tax credits for an additional 3 years. Bravo, House. Thank God we exist. Please allow me to thank Leader Jeffries for his ability to work across the aisle to get this crucial vote passed. However, the majority leader should never have played politics with millions and millions of American people's health care. 24 million Americans face doubling of their insurance premiums. These tax credits will help them lower their costs. These families who work, small businesses, farmers, to be able to afford health insurance for their families. The majority refuse to act for America's working people. Meanwhile, just months ago, these same Republicans, leaders, gave an average tax cut of $80,000 to every millionaire in this country. Do you think they really need more? Yet when the time came to stand up for hardworking families, they ran away. They ran away. President Trump's $40 billion bailout of Argentina alone could have paid for nearly 2 years of these tax credits. So bravo, House of Representatives. What an honor it is to serve with people who care about the American people. I yield.
For what purposes, gentlemen?
On the House floor, Democrat Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur stood up and praised lawmakers for extending Enhanced Affordable Care Act tax credits for another 3 years. She called it a victory for working families. She said 24 million Americans were at risk of higher premiums, and she framed this vote as Congress finally doing the right thing. Sounds nice. Sounds compassionate. Sounds familiar. But here's what she didn't say. These so-called enhanced ACA credits were never meant to be permanent. They were expanded as a temporary emergency measure. Now Washington just quietly locked them in for 3 more years with no serious debate about long-term costs, sustainability, or what happens when the bill comes due. Kaptur went after Republicans, accusing them of playing politics with health care. She even claimed GOP tax cuts for millionaires matter more to them than working families. But here's the reality. Obamacare didn't lower health care costs. It shifted them. Premiums went up. Deductibles exploded. Networks shrank. And instead of fixing the system, Congress just keeps subsidizing the damage with taxpayer money. That's not reform. That's maintenance of a broken machine. Kaptur even compared the cost of these credits to foreign spending, arguing that money sent overseas could have paid for years of subsidies at home. But again, no one in that chamber asked a real question. Why is health care so expensive in the first place? Why do families need government credits just to survive the system? Why does Washington never address insurance monopolies, hospital pricing, or bureaucratic bloat? Because subsidies are politically convenient. Fixes are not. This vote wasn't about lowering costs. It was about extending dependency. And while Democrats celebrate, Americans are left with a healthcare system that still doesn't work, just one that now costs more and lasts longer. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is this real help or another Washington Band-Aid? And if you want more straight talk without the spin, like, subscribe, and share, because the truth only spreads if you do.